Join me as we take a look at this figure with all of her lovely lady bits. What do I mean by that? I don't know, but this is a Loscont. That's definitely how I'm gonna say it, and anybody else that says it on the internet is wrong. There's only so much pleasure you can get from a box, and I don't mean that kind of pleasure, unless I do. We'll find out when I open it. Now, this is actually the second in the line. This is the first one that I got, and she's a fun one with this little jacket that has a magnet and all kinds of goodies, but you can watch that review separately from this one. I'm not gonna spoil all the goodness. Well, one of the key highlights was that she came with this base and a stand and a base, an arm, claw arm, and a band, whatever, and all that. It stores in there. So, First thing in the box is this, which is actually a nice little art card, except for it's not a card, it's a pamphlet that a pamphlet? I don't know. It's an instruction manual that shows you a sneak peek at all of the goodies that are inside. Whoa, hello. And then it says a lot in Chinese. And that's the back of it. That was fun. Up next in the packaging, you get the base. That's right, the base that we just saw, which does seem to have a different finish, like slightly more glossy now, but that's just a manufacturing thing because it happened at different times. Inside, whoa, bonus items. Let's not spoil that. Looking at the base, you can see that we can plug the claw in. It's got the little things to do the stuff with it. And then it comes with this piece. Now this piece would make me think with my stupid little brain. Yeah. I could remember this from last time. You do that, and then you do that, and now you can lock your ladies together. What does this represent? Whoa, honk honk. Stop signs. It's the same shape as a stop sign is what I'm saying. Now this is the second in the series, I think, completely. We got this arm here that goes beep, 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 beep. All of those areas of articulation plus this little squeezem's claws, but I don't need a squeezem's claws when I got two right here. Wow. I'm gonna get myself canceled. And this was sent to me by Bombasby, who wanted you all to have a good look at it with your eyeballs. Now, this is a video, but I get to see it with my eyeballs, and you know, whatever. If you want it, affiliate link is down in the description, or you can buy something else. That's fine too. It's a good way to support the channel and have something fun in your collection. This bonus little item in this box, pretty fun. It's got a little base that replicates the base that we just saw. You can peel this plastic stuff off and then stick this little cheapy drawing version of her into the base. How adorable is that? Now there's a hole, there's a hole. What I'm trying to say is that there's like a hole. We got that. Stop saying that. There's a group of people that collect just little acrylic stand characters like this. Up next we've got this jacket with a hood and a little thing. So this is like a rain jacket, I guess. The wire is in the hood, down the side, and down the back. Wow, this entire thing is wired. That's really nice. Here we have the Loscont, so you know how to say it. The soft goods in the other one, I remember being like pretty impressive. Again, you'll have to watch that review separately. I'm not gonna spoil it here. Covered in plastic, which we can slightly pull to remove. Ooh. Look, first glance, I'm sure this thing is gonna be lovely, but it will have its issues just like the other one. I almost looked over here. That's me. And almost at all times we have songs stuck in our head. I have a song stuck in my head right now. You tell me what song is stuck in your head down in the chat. I need to know. And to know what song's in my head, well, you gotta wait till the end. Here is a full highlight of all of the items that are in the box. We already looked at that stuff, so it can go by now. We look at these details, and we're gonna do that by zooming in. Hello, honk honk. I made that joke twice now. Alternate face in the box. Eyes closed because she's a sleepy time girl. I don't know, maybe when she's on that display, she's just like in stasis mode or something. She's gonna be some kind of android in my brain. This is a mouth guard because when she's awake, she needs a muzzle, like a dog, like a ravenous dog. Then you got this sweet blade, which is gonna be used to slice things up. Imagine that. Now the last one lit up with a black light. I don't see anything on this one that's gonna do that, and if I remember to do it, I will. Then you get the two of these, the little blades. Now, it does feel like she gets less stuff compared to the other one, because the other one had swappable legs. You get a left and right of these little cute hands doing, I don't know. Then you got a couple of these, which are more like a stop motion or a karate chop. Then you get a couple of grippies, which look like trigger fingers, much like the last girl. She had these hands that look like triggers, but then didn't come with a gun, and I just happen to have this random thing laying around. And finally, she comes with some feet. Now, they're not totally exposed feet, so she's still got some coverage a little bit, you know? Like the foot fetish folks are gonna have a hard time enjoying these. Probably not, actually. Looking at the figure itself, she comes with a mix of soft goods, which are slipping up a little bit. Sorry, we prefer to see just a little bit rather than the whole show. What am I talking about? These, obviously. Looking at the face, there's a little bit of paintwork in the hair, not a ton. I feel like it could use a little bit more gradient, but it's doing the job, okay? Her face is very basic and has no expressions whatsoever, which is a little unfortunate. But it's a fun design nonetheless. The arms going down, I'm sure you could swap around parts if you wanted to. I don't know that they'll look good doing that, but I assume this arm will pop off. I think much like the other one, the head is probably going to get super loose, which tended to happen. That did happen to the other one. Overall, I mean, it's a fun figure, fun design, and a good mix of soft goods. I like the shorts a lot. I love this blade thing, which reminds me, blade thing? It's like a blade carrier. It reminds me a lot of something. Don't remember what. Can you tell me what this reminds me of? Also, is there a way to, oh, okay. So you got clippies up here and then the clippies down here. So is it intended to just go like this? Well, that's not very fun. Or is it intended to go on her in a totally different way, like on her back, like this? And then you can have the blade in it. I don't know. I'll double check the instructions, but I don't think it's said. The legs look super cool. She doesn't have the total like cybernetic bionic stuff happening like the other one. These shoes are super nice, very futuristic, but fun. There's no toe articulation in these shoes, but that's okay. You don't have to have shoe articulation. So let's look at something. That's all it shows you, so it's up to you. Use your imagination, folks. Have fun. There's no limitation unless you're not that smart. Oh, on by default, she's got these hands. These are just like cute anime girl hands that are not made for punching because you'll break your thumbs or something. Like this is, why is this such a thing? Whatever, it's fine, but they will not do punchies. Obviously the shirt keeps coming up, but as we saw from the instructions and stuff, it's intended to be removed altogether. So now it looks like that, which is like 90% exposed. I don't know, is this like a mix of human and cybernetics? And then they were like, well, let's just put cybernetics there. And she's like, okay. It's not going to be that easy to remove this because those are very tight belts to go around her waist. We gotta know what's under there. So for the sake of research, we made it. We did it. We got a part and we can compare her to this one, which is the first in the line. And there's noticeable things about them. Obviously, there's some, hold on. This lady came with swappable bits. Now they're more similar. Different skin tones. I mean, this is definitely more of like a off yellow or something. They are very, very similar. Obviously, this is built on the same kind of concept to see how much they can produce without without making new parts. So they do have a lot of shared things, but also new things. Now, she does have this stuff in the arms, so this thing could attach to it, but she doesn't have anything that can attach to her. So it's an interesting thing that they didn't rework that or just make an excuse and give her something. Beyond that, yes, you could obviously swap things around because they do use so much of the same mold. So you could take a leg off, you could give her one of these if you wanted to, but yeah, visually it's not as fun. But it works, I guess. It's not too bad. Plus, I mean, this one came with a lot more stuff I'm starting to see. She had the legs, she had 3 alternate face plates, an alternate back of the head thing, a thing to go on the head, a tail. That is definitely the better valued one. I don't know why this one really doesn't have as much stuff. They invested it more into soft goods or something? This cloak type windbreaker thing? There are no armholes, so the only way to keep it on her is to clip it. You know what? I'm just gonna say that they're both robots, because like totally from the ground up, because this lack of expression is very boring. Now this top piece, while I do like it, it's not as like rewarding and impressive as this jacket was. I really liked this jacket, and it had the sleeves you could push up. It has a magnet piece to keep the top shut. This is a really well done jacket, and then collectively this is a better value figure. Now I don't remember the prices of either of them. Sorry, sometimes I just blindly pay my second fee and then get this thing, but I'll put the price on the screen. For both of them, we'll see. Visually, I think I like this one better. I wish that their skin tones matched better as well, because I would like to have, I think the pink and the black would look really nice. It's a fun combo, but the face is off. Poop. Now it's time for a size comparison. Up first, you got her compared to a snail shell, Husky, everybody's favorite Goku, and finally, Link. Look, overall, I like this figure. It's very fun. It's got great assets. By that, I mean the soft goods, the jackets, this thing. But if you need your ladies covered up, you got a built-in options, okay? If everybody has left the house and you're all alone at home, guess what? Now you have more fun. That's weird. Weird thing to say. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see the other one get reviewed, then be sure to click the top link there. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. This song stuck in my head is Feather by Sabrina Carpenter. Don't ask. There's no judgment with music.